Yes, you.
I started?
you.
Hi, welcome to the podcast. I'm your guest, Owen Goodyear. Let's get it going.
All right, we're
Hello.
never having a
Oh.
guest again.
Yeah,
Okay.
no.
I don't know how to start it.
All right,
Uh,
shut up, bitch.
Wow.
I didn't know the intro. They didn't tell me
Oh, you
shit. They just told me to speak.
We emailed you a script.
Exactly.
You did?
Exactly. Follow
Yes.
it, man.
Yeah.
Follow
Oh, I
it.
didn't know
I
that.
meant-
Hang on. Okay, restart it.
What an
move on.
idiot. Oh my
You
god.
did? I never knew
How
that.
dumb are you?
Never knew that.
all right.
Oh,
Is
man,
that
we're
recording?
joking.
Just go with it.
We're joking.
Oh, okay.
He took it literally. Well,
John, your
John, meet your
mute the mic.
meet your mic, all right?
I'm tired.
Yeah.
Aren't we all? Anyway, so much better. God. Anyways, so today we're gonna talk about spirituality with our guest over here. He is creeping
Doing
me
so
out.
weird.
Anyways, yeah, Owen. Why don't you give us a little bit of an intro into spirituality and tell us what it is, what you believe in.
So I would say spirituality is
Anything.
I haven't wrote a script. Do I just say anything?
Yeah, come on, but there is no script. Just see the unfiltered you.
Okay. I'm thinking. Spirituality is awakening yourself, your own mind, and we can all do it. So why not? That's
Seriously,
spirituality to me.
We can all do
That
it.
should be a slogan. We can all do it.
We can
Why
all do
not?
We can all
So
do
why
it.
not?
Why not
Let's-
talk about
Yeah.
our chakra system?
All right, go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Anytime now.
So
Yeah.
starting at the bottom, there's your root chakra. Very important, most important one. And you have to build up the bottom before you can get to the top. And the top is where the prizes are at, the good stuff. That's stuff
He's
that you
high.
want.
He is high on something, I swear to God.
But you have to put in the work. If you don't put in the work, you can't get the good prizes, right, Gibson? So
Okay.
So
Okay.
chiming in, spirituality, what is it? Like for a proper definition. So, searching on Google, you're gonna get like it basically explains your, position in the world after you actually understand it in a deeper sense. So usually people will be like, spirituality basically means God-related stuff. Wow, I look so beautiful.
no, continue.
Anywho,
Sorry.
so basically, like, spirituality, what people usually thinks is that, being in a relationship with God, not in a sexual way, but yeah. So they think that, when someone is spiritual, they basically know a bigger thing that, they don't know of yet, and they unlock something greater than themselves, and blah blah blah. So our guest over here, Owen Goodyear, good for nothing really, but yeah, I actually like got to know that he's into spirituality apparently. So
very
yeah,
much.
give us a little like a proper explanation about chakras. Chakras.
Well, it's basically like the gateways inside of you that just make you a good person. Basically. So we all have 7. The root, the next one, your stomach, your heart, your throat, your eye, and your crown. And if you unlock them all, you're supposed to be a good person, you're supposed to connect with your higher self. And yeah, that's what I'm all about. But you have to establish them all. And it's very, very difficult to establish them all. You have to do loads of meditation, spiritual work, and you have to change different aspects of your life, I would say, like to have a better understanding surrounding the chakras so you can unlock them all, I would say.
So spirituality is the way to solve all worldly problems. That's it. Just unlock
Basically,
all the gates and you solve world problem.
I'm saying like religion, of course, it's important, but I would say spirituality is like religion and spirituality can both exist at the same time. You know what I mean? Like you can be a spiritual person and still be Catholic, Jewish, whatever religion you are, but like these practices won't like take away from your religion, and they won't add to it. I guess like a misconception is spirituality is just connecting you to God, and that's not really
What's a
the,
god?
the point of spirituality. It's like connecting you
I'm
with
sorry.
your better self. No, it's all good.
Well. Doesn't it like in a sense actually like all religion actually say that to be a better person like in general like all religion tells you to be spiritual isn't that a thing?
No, like
Yeah.
usually what it says about
No.
no. So basically, in different religions, suppose like in the Holy Scriptures, suppose the Bible, the Quran, the Bhagavad Gita, and whatnot. There are different scriptures in different
Kama
religions.
Sutra.
Yeah.
That is a good religion, yes. So yeah, there are different scriptures which actually let you understand like what you're supposed to be, who you're supposed to be, who you're supposed to like maintain as, I don't know what I'm saying.
That's
But yeah,
true.
you're supposed to be a good person. Like your morality, your actions should be based on rather from a good perspective than rather than for selfish need or others harms, something like that.
That's
So
true.
usually spirituality would actually like help you to make you understand like how am I supposed to be in this world and be of use, or what position do I hold, and what should I do. So
Yeah.
spirituality like defines something like that.
I would say like it doesn't define your definitive purpose, but it helps you get there.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
Like
like for me,
definitely boost.
spirituality is more of a self discipline kind of thing. Like it's
Yeah.
not really related to any kind of religion, but it's more of what comes from inside, like of yourself, like
Yeah.
what you're following, what your belief is, and you're sticking to it, and you're making it better and better on your own. I feel like that goes a long way to spirituality. Right, like in Japan, most of the people there, they're not really religious over there. They just
That's
have
true.
this, like they have traditions, but they don't have much of a religion. It's like their ancestors did this, so they're doing it. But
Yeah.
most of all, what they have is this really spiritual concept called ikigai. All right, so that means
I've heard
a
of that.
purpose.
Yeah.
That means a purpose, to have a purpose in your life, like a very reason to wake up in the morning and do what you're doing. So that's basically ikigai, and that goes a long way to spirituality, even though there is nothing related to religion or something like that. But yeah, that's I'll say that.
That's a very good
Speaking
point.
of
I
Japan,
agree with
like
that.
it's actually the spirituality itself, not sticking to different like specific religions. Spirituality itself is like practiced in different places by many different people still, like till the present day. So Johan, any
Do you guys meditate?
idea?
Yeah, Melvin does. So in that sense, would
Oh,
you say like spirituality itself is kind of a religion? Like you are like trying to be a better person. So isn't that you're following it in a daily basis, and so you want to become a better person one day. So won't you say like it's a religion? You're devoted to it
it's not
because
really. I wouldn't say.
I mean, the thing is about like specifically about religion is that you follow someone, you are devoted, you are dedicated to someone, you follow someone for a better purpose,
Yeah,
as
you're
written
a
in the
basic,
scripture.
basically.
Yeah. Yeah. You're basically.
Yeah, you're someone. So
So one thing I would like to say, like you, all three of you are gonna give me a very hard time in
yes,
editing this entire video, and yeah, that's it. Go on, spirituality.
but yeah, like religion itself is like following someone for the better, for the good deeds and whatnot. But
I
spirituality
wouldn't say
itself,
that. No, I wouldn't say that, Gibson. No.
You would not
I
say
feel
that.
like it's more of awakening your true self than following someone else.
No, the religion, just religion, not spirituality itself, but religion. The religion, you have to follow a scripture, you
Thank
have to
you.
follow the
Thank you.
guidelines, the
Sorry.
laws.
Sorry.
Yeah. So you have to follow a guideline or something like that. But spirituality itself is not following someone, but knowing who you are, like knowing the better.
Sorry,
Yeah,
that
like
a simple one.
it comes from yourself within,
Exactly.
instead of someone like, oh, yummy.
Oh,
That's
wow.
healthy.
Get down, bro.
That's really
Sometimes.
healthy, man. That's really
He's-
healthy.
Spiritual.
He's spiritual.
Spiritual.
He's
exactly.
already spiritual.
He's
also
My
help me
God.
connect.
I love him.
He's already-
I love this
he's
guy.
already- He's already a spirit, basically. Already a spirit.
Wow.
Already connected. Sorry, I shouldn't be eating right now.
Yeah.
Doesn't-
It's already that.
just-
So what were we
yeah.
talking about? Sorry that I interrupted. Gibson.
I'm hungry now. So, like, speaking of Japan, like Melvin said, that they, follow this technique or something,
Okay.
like something like that. So there are different places like
It's a way
India
of life, not a
and
technique.
whatever.
Yeah. That's true.
So like it's also practiced in different places like India, and then different places that I do not know of.
Yeah, chakra is like a
Yeah.
Hindu religion, right? Like something about Hindu.
Yeah,
heard
pretty sure.
Most probably.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We shouldn't
Right.
make any premature decisions about this, but yeah.
Exactly.
Hey, Sorry, continue, Gibson. I interrupted you.
No, so like it's practiced in different places as well, because I
Mhm.
think I don't know.
That's
I don't
true.
know what I'm saying.
That's true. I totally agree. Have you guys ever had what's it called? Where you're in a dream and like sleep paralysis. It's called sleep paralysis. You guys ever had that?
Just for shits and giggles, I want to have it, but I
No,
never
Yeah.
the thing is like the thing about I think that is for the sleep paralysis is that like when your body gets numb while you sleep, right? You're on your bed, you cannot barely move. Even in your dream, it becomes harder for yourself to move yourself. Or suppose you're in a fight, you're gonna find it very hard to even move your fist, like grasp of it, make a fist itself, and then do stuff like
Yeah.
I don't
right.
know. I don't know. For me, that's actually like what it is. But
Mhm.
usually, when I'm in a like normal dream,
Mhm.
it's all normal for me. But during that moment, it's just something like weighting you down like a lot by a
Stopping
lot.
you. Yeah, basically. But what sleep paralysis is? It's not supposed to be a bad thing. It's supposed to be the gateway to like your astral projection. And what that means is like
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good in the ethereal plane. Thank you very much. All right. I
Okay.
want to keep everything inside this body right here. Okay. I
Hey.
have enough problems in this. All right. I don't want astral plane problems, man. I'm good.
no, but that's what it
Next-
means. That's what. That's,
Next thing you know, I'm floating away. I'm like Dormammu. I've come to bargain.
Dormammu, I've come to bargain.
All right. I don't do that shit. Okay. I have enough problems. Okay.
but hey,
Owen, go on. Yeah. Oh, go on.
sorry. It's like, you know how you usually see like a demon or something. Like stories have like a
Yeah.
demon in your.
I
sleep
look at it in
paralysis.
the mirror every day.
Every morning, yeah.
That's actually a projection of your own like fears, your own guilt, shame, like your own stuff weighing you down. And if you
Why does it
Yeah,
remind
Alvin-
me of this episode of Clone Wars? Like Yoda trying to fight his own.
you look
fears
like
and
Yoda.
whatnot. Oh wow! Thank you.
kidding.
That's more of a compliment.
It's 'cause you're
Like
really
Calm
wise.
Yoda.
It's because you're really wise. That's why.
He's wise.
So
He's wise. Have you
I would
seen his
say-
life?
look at his hair. He is
Look at
wise.
his
Look
hair.
at exactly. Look at his hair. Look at it. Look
He's
at
in
that
his
shit.
mullet. I kind of want to grow mine out. So anyway,
Wow.
sorry.
He went
Back to-
bald when he was in like Bangladesh.
Really?
Hey!
Bald?
That was
Yes.
it's my
pictures?
genealogy. All right, it's in my genes. It's not my fault.
Get pictures.
Shut up.
I guess I do.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
we
Can you
do.
yeah.
show us?
Go back to
Sure,
the
sure.
topic for fuck's
We will
sake.
show you. No worries. man.
Okay. So if you build up these chakras that I was saying, the demon won't be there. And it'll just be like a free pass ticket to the astral plane. Like you can get out of your body, explore, have a fun time. Even though Malvin said no, he doesn't want any of that. But it's actually a very like good spiritual practice to like have. Also, lucid dreams. Have you guys ever had a lucid dream?
Yeah. Please, like elaborate on that. Lucid dreams. What do you mean by
Yeah,
that?
do that. I have a general idea, but not like
Didn't ask you, my friend. Didn't ask you. Didn't ask you. I'm sorry. All right. Now,
I
go
was
on.
asking
Go
the
on.
same thing.
Go on.
Like, what's your like? Give a good definition, maybe on lucid dreams. Like, what do
Me?
you think about it? Yeah.
Me, I would say like lucid dreams are. It's it is a real thing. Like it's a natural phenomenon. I'm sure you guys have them. It's just being aware, like conscious in your dream. So it's like saying, I know I'm dreaming and I can control this now. And you can actually train yourself, train your body.
I think
to have these-
usually what I know about lucid dreams is basically like I do have a lot of nightmares, which is like so like people are controlling me and whatnot, blah blah blah, weird stuff.
Gibson
But-
trying to be edgy. Gibson trying to be
Edgy.
edgy. He's just trying
Yeah.
to be edgy.
Well,
He's like, I have
like,
nightmares
I
every
have-
day.
I have so
don't
many
sleep.
nightmares.
Oh my god, I have so many problems. No one ever understands me.
man,
Continue.
No, like
you-
so basically, like especially at 3 a.m. or times like that, I legit just wake up for no reason at all. So
Oh,
like usually
And
what I
text us,
do
yeah.
is
that's the devil influencing
I'm not even kidding. I let Malvin and Johan know almost every bloody
Yeah.
nightmares I have. Weird, but yeah.
He's
So,
gonna wake up
like,
and he's gonna
after
text
I
either of
wake
us
up-
and can tell us, yeah, I had a
Like
dream.
after I wake up, usually what I think is that, well, it's not real. It's just a dream. So I shouldn't be, first off, be afraid of it.
That's true.
And
Yeah.
second off, I can be, saved as it is a dream already. So what you can do for yourself is like that before you go to sleep, or maybe if you like wake up in the middle of the night and then you want to go to sleep again, but you're afraid, all right, you're scared of your nightmares, of the ghosts that you see and whatnot.
That's true.
You can say that it's my dream and I control it, or something like that. Like use your own words, use your own imagination. You can say that a couple of times till you fall asleep.
That's
And
true.
that actually kind of can help you to control it. And then you're gonna be like, you know what, I don't like it, so I'll just change it. And you can just change your dream. I'm not
That's
even
true.
kidding. I
It's-
did it. It's true.
all in the mindset. I'm telling you, because
Exactly.
nightmares,
So-
bad things are just projections of your own thoughts. And if
Can I
you
add a
say
point here?
if you say in your own mind, I'm not my
Yeah.
thoughts. Like
Yeah,
I'm
go ahead.
powerful, and
You
you'll
know,
have
like,
it.
yeah,
It's the same exact concept.
Yeah,
Yeah, sorry,
we add
continue.
about, no, it's okay. Like when we talk of lucid dreams, like one thing that comes into my mind. Did you all watch the movie Inception?
No,
Very much, yes.
I did not.
Not
Yes.
yet.
All right.
I haven't
Yeah,
yet.
So give that a watch. It's by Leonardo DiCaprio. It's a really great movie. but
Christopher
you-
Nolan.
Yeah,
Christopher
Christopher
Nolan.
Nolan movies.
Yeah, okay, he's starring Leonardo DiCaprio, but it's a really nice movie, and but it actually depicts this scenario like really well, in my opinion. Like, at first, like when I actually got the knowledge of lucid dreams, the first thing I referred to was the movie. Because like in the movie, you can actually shape your own universe. You can actually shape what happens actually. So I think that's really good as example. I think you guys should watch it and then
Have a
about it
deeper
later, yeah.
conversation about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
Gotta
something like
understand.
that, yeah. That it can also help you a little bit about your own perspectives as well, because your mind usually doesn't stop working at all. Your brain doesn't stop working at all. So anything like even in your peripheral vision, which is you don't concentrate on it, but your brain does, something like that. So in your subconscious mind, you still have that memory, you have that database like stored. So while you walk on a road, suppose one day you're walking on a road, you just watch a bunch of people just walking around you. Your mind is going to store that. Your mind is going to remember that. So after you go to sleep, you're going to see them. You're not going to know them, but you're going to see them in your dream. So on your
Right.
lucid dreams, you can try to remember at least like where did you see them, and then you can shape it up and then have your memory a bit strengthened.
That's
So something like that can help you even with your like mental self or your physical self, it can kind of help you grow.
It's a
or,
useful tool.
yeah, it is. It
Like
really is.
even like people back in the day, like Einstein, he used it for some of his like theories. I know that. Like it was written somewhere, I read it. And different people like have different like experiences with it that help them like identify and recognize things in the real world that maybe you wouldn't. And that's basically like all that spirituality is about. And the goal of meditation is to like train your mind to just be one with itself. And like the whole point of it is to recognize that you're not your thoughts. You're actually the observer of your thoughts, and you can like make decisions based on them, but you're not actually your thoughts. And every time like you meditate, you get into this spiritual like groove. It's training your mind to say, look, like take a step back, don't be controlled by these emotions. And once you have that security, you can then do the cool shit like lucid dreams, astral projection, that
Yeah,
kind of stuff.
so
Yeah, like
based on
I really agree on that. Like some people they struggle with meditation. Like even I struggled with meditation. It's like what they do is they try so hard to focus. All right, like maybe they are doing guided meditation and they're like they breathing just to focus on your breathing. But people take it like really literally and they just focus on the breathing. And again, the mind is like this mad monkey. All right, you just gotta
Yeah.
train it. Yeah,
Sure.
it's basically working out your
it
brain. It's
literally
working
is.
out your
Yeah.
brain basically.
Mhm.
So the thing is that you're still thinking about stuff regardless. It's in the background. And what they do, what people normally does is they reject those really hard. All right, just to be like, yeah, don't just stop thinking about it. Stop thinking about it. And that is like you can't really go into a groove with that kind of
That's true.
in a very aggressive
Like
manner.
for spirituality or itself or meditation, that is, you cannot just switch up. You cannot just switch sides. Like, what do you want to think about? It's like
Exactly.
you're thinking of a music. You cannot suddenly just go back to the groove you were in before. Like you were studying,
That's
you
true.
jam to music. You cannot switch in between. So something like that. But meditation, like what you said about the breathing part, you can like what I usually think about is you have to start somewhere, right? You can always start somewhere, and then with
Exactly. That's the
mistakes,
thing.
flaws,
That's
you
the thing.
can perfect it or at least get better.
Yeah.
So what about meditation is like I tried it 1 or 2 times literally,
Yeah.
but yeah, like you focus on something. Yeah, the breaths you take, the inhales and exhales you basically do, you can focus. Like what Malvin actually suggested is that the middle part of it, like
Yeah.
the interchange between it. So that can first help you, first off, focus, right?
Yeah.
So if you start focusing on one thing, you can try and use the same mindset to focus on something else. Suppose you're playing a
Yeah.
game, right? Like your opponent needs to die like 25 times and then you're going to win. So you can focus on that and deal with it, right? So it's always got to start somewhere. You can start by simply just doodling something. You focus on just doodling and nothing else. Like
Mhm.
suppose you're just in your leisure time and you're like, you know what? Let me just listen to some music and draw something. Like you cannot technically do that because like normal minds are not meant to multitask
Yeah.
in a complex way. So you can whatever what you want you can do is play the music in the background, but focus on the doodling. The
Mhm.
music's gonna play, you're gonna hear, your subconscious mind is gonna store that information, but you can focus on your doodling.
It's the
So
same
it's just
concept with
it's simple
meditation.
as that. It's simple
Yeah.
as that,
Yeah.
exactly. But as you said, like focusing is the main thing. So in that sense, meditation like doesn't always mean about just sitting up straight, your legs crossed, you just breathe and in a silent zone. You can focus
Yeah.
on something. You can start anywhere,
A
even in
lot.
the
Like pop culture and like normal society and everything, like people see other people meditating. They're like, oh, they're meditating for an hour like a day, in the morning, at night. It's like they're like, I gotta do that. I gotta start doing that. Like you can't. You literally can't. I'm not discouraging anyone, but it's really
See,
difficult to
the
do
thing
Yeah.
that,
the thing
I
right?
about
think I
like
think it's like a skill that you can build on. Like it's any other skill, just like meditation.
Exactly.
no,
Like
it's not.
And you
put a
can't jump
timer
right
for
Spirituality is
into it.
five
about that.
minutes. Like yeah, to meditate for 5 minutes for one day. All right. See how it goes. Increment that 5 minutes to a 10 minute. All right.
No,
Go on from that.
A great thing though, before I started even meditating, like before I could do it on my own, like without music, without anything, is I actually use this app. It's called Headspace. It's on the App Store. I'm sure
We're
you might
not
have heard of it.
sponsored, but yeah.
Oh, sorry, not sponsored. You won't get copyrighted,
Hey,
but it's so good. Like
shut your mouth.
Okay, you
Jason.
can try.
you
Jesus,
can
man,
set
am I
like 5
discouraged?
minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and I used that so much before I could actually meditate on my own, and it helped me so much. So if you struggle with
No,
meditation,
the thing about meditating is that like basically like the thing about spirituality is be yourself. Like you yourself is a different being. You're not someone else. You cannot be like a monk and try to stay quiet in a room for 10 days or 100 days maybe. You cannot
I'm
just do
Batman.
that. Shut up. So
Right.
basically what you can do is you can focus on something like Johan sings. He's a beautiful singer.
really,
Keep that in your mind. Yeah, he
do it
is.
yourself.
So what he can do, he can meditate through singing. He can focus on his vocal, like
Yeah,
vocal
true.
strengths and different.
I'm gonna agree on that. I'm gonna agree on that. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
that's
Like
actually true.
different.
That's actually true. Like when we sing, we instead of rather like meditating, like what people usually do, we do it through our singing. So that's the other way that's our way of actually guiding ourselves to spirituality. So
Exactly. So basically, you're focusing on how to
sorry.
maybe improve your singing way and whatnot. So that way, you can also meditate. You're still focusing. Your goal is the same, but it's just a different path.
Yeah,
It
Yeah,
doesn't mean your
like
goal should be different only because your path is different. It's
like
just
this brings up a really interesting point, all right, which I like saw the videos on like Reddit in the Ikigai book. It's called this thing called the flow state, where
oh, the
you're
flow state.
completely,
Yeah, the flow
yeah,
state.
where you're
Yeah, you're
completely
completely
100% focused
focused.
on one specific task, all right, like maybe like when Johan is singing, if I'm drawing, all right, you're just into that groove, you're right there, you're in like peak efficiency, or you're not thinking about anything else, you're just doing that, all right.
And
Also, yeah, go on.
a lot of the time, like we disregard like the flow state, like we push it out because we can't achieve it at the
not
current.
exactly. That's
Yeah,
the thing. Like
exactly.
people,
Like
the thing
we're
Yeah,
about the
chatting
people
and
is
we're doing our work or something like that, all right, you can't really achieve flow state
no.
via
The
that.
thing is like in the present world, honestly, there are way too much distractions. Like I won't even deny
yeah.
it. Like I am
Maybe for
distracted
you,
like by a simple thing. Shut up.
maybe for you, it's not, hey, shut up, maybe for you, we're all not stupid like you, all right.
Yeah,
I
Gibson, shut
know
your
that,
mouth.
but just
Shut your mouth. Okay,
Yeah,
no,
okay.
but like in the
Simpleton.
present day, you know that there are many distractions. Like people cannot just stick to one thing. They have so many options. That's the main thing.
That's
So
true.
thus people are rather confused that which path should I choose. Like maybe you're good at drawing, maybe you're good at singing as well. Maybe you're studying well as like making your
Dumbass, maybe
parents
you're a
proud.
dumbass.
Making
Yeah.
your parents proud by like getting straight A's. Like then you are just
Yeah,
confused by the options.
no,
Like
you
what
have
should I
no.
choose?
It's not a case that you
Mhm.
have so much stuff to concentrate on. You actually don't know which one to prioritize. You see,
Exactly.
like
Like
you don't have an like
that's where we get lost.
exactly
Yeah.
like
A
for
big.
example, yeah, go on, go on.
Nope. Go on.
All right, like for example, like if you talk about like me and Malvin, we are still here in PD. We have to study and everything. We have to do good results for in my perspective, I have to also sing great, and in Malvin's perspective, he has to like draw well. So we have to concentrate on different stuffs, but we cannot do like studying and sing at the same time and like concentrate equally in equal amounts. So and Malvin also can't do his studying and drawing at the same time and concentrate in both of them in equal amounts. So what I'm trying
Mhm.
to say, like we have to prioritize, and we have like if I relate it back in the olden days, like the old singers, they used to like sing every day, like all day long. They at the time they had nothing else to do, or they did not do anything else. Same
Yeah.
goes for every other thing, like every other occupation or every
And they
other
contribute nothing to
profession.
the real world.
Exactly. They actually did.
Eh.
Come on, what's wrong with you? All right, yeah,
No, so
that's what I
basically
wanted to
like
say.
that's the thing. That's the thing about the options that I just said. Like for the present
Ah,
world, we
so
have a lot
easy.
of options, and
Sorry.
it's really easy to just grasp it and choose it. It's really easy for the present day. So like one thing you might say that grab onto something. Do not first off do not lose hope, and give up if you think that you don't have any choices, right? So like that's most probably the most
Yeah, that's the thing. Like
weaknesses of
what people say
the
is
people.
like they don't have any choices. Like you gotta make the choices, my friend. You gotta
Exactly.
make it available for you.
True that.
That's
Gotta
true.
make it
True
available.
that. True that.
Like
Right.
a big thing that like I'm learning right now is that you can't if you want to do something hard or easy, like whatever it is, you just have to go and do it. Like you can't think about it before because that creates
Exactly.
those mental
Yeah.
barriers
Mhm.
you have to
No,
hop
like
over.
no. That's the misconception everyone has. You don't think about it. You do think about it. You do think about it. You do think about the consequences, but you do not let it stop you. That's it. You do not let it stop you. That's the thing.
I disagree. I disagree. I think like even if you just think about it for like
If you
30
want to
seconds.
drink poison, you know the consequences. Your death. Would you rather drink it because you just want to?
Yes, very much.
I wasn't talking about poison, Gibson. I was talking
Yeah,
about
dumbass, Gibson. Stupid.
like if you're trying to get in the
Everyone's-
flow state with meditation,
You're
for
getting
example.
ganked. You get ganked in
You-
LOL. You're getting ganked here.
I can see that. Thank you. Thank you for
Yes.
reassuring.
Listen, if you're trying to achieve the flow state with like say meditation, you can't go into it thinking about your previous experiences with meditation. Like, oh, I'm gonna be so distracted. I'm gonna do this, do that.
No,
'cause
not
setting up
not
mental
that. Like that's the
barriers.
thing. That's the thing about the distraction. Like your thoughts. The thing you are basically now talking about is that the things that stop you, right? So
Yeah.
like, I'm scared that something will happen to me. That's what's stopping me. But
Yeah.
just knowing that what might happen, it's just a good knowledge for me. Like I know what I might expect, so I'm ready for it. But the afraid, the fear, that stops you. Like knowing what's at the end of the line doesn't really make you like uh I don't know, less of a wise guy maybe or better than anyone. No, but it does help you to reach the place and be ready for what you expect, like whatever the hell it is. You expect it, you're ready for it, thus you're going.
And you accept it.
Yeah,
Exactly, you
Right.
accept it. You accept it no matter what.
Being a human being, you just can't like think about something and not expect something like just as you said. It's just
Yeah,
a
again,
human
takes-
behavior.
I mean, it takes time. Obviously, it takes time. It's really hard as well. It's really hard,
Exactly.
complicated as well. It takes time,
like,
hard,
like I said,
complicated.
it's like working out your brain. All right, you
Exactly.
won't get it at day one. You gotta keep doing it. All right, it's like these blocks. You gotta keep building up on it. All right, then you get better and better.
Like
I feel
a lot.
Gibson, if you like, I know what you're saying about the fear, how like it'll make you stronger if you tolerate it. I guess like think about it.
In a way, yeah.
But disregarding all fear, disregarding everything, disregarding your mindset, and just
Yeah.
doing what you need to do will not only like put all that off, but it'll lead you in the straight path to doing it. Like say you wake up in
I
the
mean,
bed
the
in the
thing
morning.
is, I do not disagree with no, the
say
Go
you're trying to get out of bed in the morning.
thing.
You're trying to get out of the bed in the morning, right? If you think about, oh, I need to go get out of bed, I need to brush my teeth, I need to break breakfast, I need to get dressed, I need to go for work, that builds up like all of these barriers. But if you
All
just,
right, it
if you just say,
overwhelms.
I'm getting out of bed right
Yeah,
now.
yeah, exactly. It
Seriously?
overwhelms it.
Yeah.
Why doesn't it
If you
work
just
on
say, I'm getting out of bed right now, you just
No,
get
the
out
thing
of
is,
bed.
I do not disagree with you. Like, it does keep you on a straight path. It just like pushes you forward if you just don't think about it and just do it. I don't disagree at all because I did a lot of stuff like that.
Hmm.
So, but still, like knowing what's at the end of
Yes,
the
sir.
like tunnel
Yes, sir.
strengthens you as well. So
Gibson,
yeah, like
Sure. Gibson?
Gibson,
yes,
why did you not learn how to get better in history?
because I never cared about it.
Oh, you never read
Again,
about
that
it.
same question goes
Why do
back
I need to?
me.
Why do I need to understand? Why do I need to remember
Past
when
events.
someone's birthday is? Like, I do not care when he died. All right, I just don't care. Nice orange there.
That's true.
Very nice. All right,
Oh.
let's try to wrap this thing up.
Yeah.
Let's conclude
Yes.
this.
Already over?
All right.
Exactly,
Yeah.
We have
Yeah, it was really fun having you here,
It
Owen.
was
Thank you.
fun.
Truly,
Exactly.
I thought
Thank
you'd be very stupid and dumb, but no, you're really nice. You're a really nice person. It was
Really nice.
really fun talking with you.
Thank you so
All
much.
right, Gibson, as always, it is.
just throw it at me. All right, I don't even care at this point.
no,
Buddy, throw it at me.
all right. This was great. All right, we talked
It
a
was
lot.
really great.
We talked a lot. Hope everyone enjoyed it.
I think it was really fair for in the last video, Gibson remained shut.
Yeah, I was
think
shocked.
90%
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
video.
No, he talked a lot. He
Really
talked a
fair for
lot.
him.
Like everyone
Exactly.
shared
Yeah,
their
true,
stuff.
true, true.
So yeah,
Am
I hope you guys enjoyed. And
Am I the
Owen,
first guest?
yes,
Yes.
you are. And
Wow.
I seriously hope that Owen comes
Yeah.
back again. All right.
It's
Maybe
been an
we'll
honor
have more
and a
topics.
pleasure.
It was our pleasure as
It
well.
was so
all right.
great. It was so
I
fun
hope to
talk
come
about
back
Alright.
in the future if Gibson allows it.
Exactly.
I'll,
He's
Gibson,
not the
Gibson
manager
has
here.
no say in this. All right.
Yeah.
He has no say in this.
He does not have any
Alright.
say in this.
If I want you here, you'll be here.
You'll be
Right?
here.
If Johan
Okay,
wants
good.
you here, you'll be here.
Good,
Right?
yeah.
Gibson
Gibson
is
has no
just like.
power.
I'll just
Yeah.
leave. I'll just leave.
Alright, alright, bye-bye guys. Alright.
Bye, guys.
Everyone say bye-bye.
Also,
Bye.
Happy New Year.
Happy New
Yeah.
Year.
God,
Mhm.
Jesus Christ.
Take care of yourself.
Bye-bye,
Take care,
God.
guys.
Please.
Try to it.
Everyone go
Generous.
meditate. Go meditate
Everyone
Try
meditate.
to be
Bye.
generous.
right now.
Meditate 5
All right,
minutes.
all right, all right. Cut it now.